morning, guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I have some news for you guys, and you guys might hate me, but the manual transmission is officially in the CiViC. The CiViC is officially manual swapped as of last night. I got carried away and I didn't record much, but whatever I did record, I'll show you guys and I'll tell you guys everything that I did. So I made a part 1 to the manual swap where I took the automatic transmission out. I kind of like showed you guys everything. To put the manual transmission back in, it was pretty much the same thing. I'll go ahead and explain everything that I did. I'll go over that once I get back. Now that the car is officially manual swapped and it's running, I'm gonna go ahead and register it. I've had the BRZ's plates on here for like a month now. So let's head to the DMV, get this baby registered so that it'll be street legal and we can actually officially drive it on the street. I'm super excited. Let's head over to the DMV and get new plates for this thing. So I filled out all the paperwork, stood in line for about a half hour, all for them to tell me that I have to go to a different DMV because this vehicle is from out of state and has a reconstructed title. RIP. The CiViC is officially legal, boys. I want to go out and get like monsters in this thing. I've been dying to drive this thing on the road. You guys are gonna see my little brother sanding down his bumper. We're finally changing the color on his CiViC. So his front bumper is just messed up. Like it's I don't know how you messed it up this bad, dude. I don't know where you're driving that this bumper is this destroyed, but he's sanding this down. So when we give it the new color, it's not gonna be like all weird. It's gonna be kind of nice. It's so hot in this car and the windows are broken. I don't know if it's the fuse or the window regulator, but wow, it smells bad too. But it's so hot in this thing right now. Oh my God. Dude, she's driving. She's driving. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but she's smoking. She's smoking. Gotta let her cool down for a little bit. So I have a theory. My theory is that I think that the temperature gauge is broken because it was under half the entire time and I was kind of sketched out. Like it's 100 degrees today and it's kind of beating on a little bit. I thought maybe it should go up to at least half. So the temperature gauge might be broken. The gas gauge is broken. Which one are we going with? All green or the classic? Green or classic? Green or you know what? Let's go with the green. I've had the classic way too many times. We're like 5 to 10 minutes away from my house. I really hope the car doesn't overheat and blow up on us. That would suck. I'm going 60 miles an hour and it feels like I'm messing with life or death right now. This thing feels like such a death trap. Made it back home, absolutely no smoking. I actually drove it for like another hour and it didn't smoke at all, so that's really good. I still do think that something is broken. I think the coolant temp sensor is broken or something because it doesn't get the slightest bit hot. I'm pretty sure the thermostat is like right over there or something, so I'm gonna have to go check that. I think that has to be replaced, but the car is manual swapped, it's running. In total, I've probably driven this car for like about 2 hours, so I mean, I haven't ran into any issues yet. I've went through every single gear and it's running fine. So I know I didn't really record the process of putting everything back in. We kind of did everything at night, and when I did it, I got carried away, and when I get carried away, I don't pick up the camera as much. But putting the manual transmission back in is almost the same exact thing as taking the auto out. It's almost the same exact bolts. You have to reconnect the same exact wires. The manual transmission is just a shit ton smaller, and since it's smaller, it weighs less, and that makes it so much easier to work with. We stuck in the new flywheel, pressure plate, clutch, all that good stuff. We didn't have a clutch alignment tool, so we literally used the end of a wrench. It's really sketchy, but it worked. The transmission went right in. The only thing extra you have to do with the manual transmission that you don't really have to do with the automatic is the shifter linkage. I don't know how well you guys can see it down there, but that right there is the shifter linkage. The shifter linkage is literally just this thing right here. It's what you can go through all the gears with. So it stretches from all the way here, all the way to the transmission. There was something with the wiring and I wasn't too sure of that. My buddy did that for me, but if you guys want to know what to do, I'll leave a link in the description for a forum that kind of tells you what wires you have to repin so the car will actually start once you manual swap it. If you guys do attempt this swap, one important thing to keep in mind is that the automatic transmission has a starter, but that starter won't work with the manual transmission. You actually need a starter from a manual transmission to work with it. Believe it or not, they're two different starters, so you're gonna need that. Also, a really important thing with this is that you do need the manual transmission flywheel bolts. You can't reuse the automatic flywheel bolts. But here she is, boys. I told you we're gonna manual swap her, and we did. I didn't get to put the front bumper on yet. I have to throw the front bumper on. I'm not gonna throw the hood on. Like I said, I do need a new hood. If any of you bros live in the New Jersey area and got an EJ1 hood, let me know because I need one ASAP. I know a lot of people are gonna want to know how much this swap costed. Now, I don't know exactly how much everything cost me, so I'm gonna go ahead tonight and figure out exactly how much everything cost me. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a video on that. So that way, in case you guys want to do this auto to manual swap, you guys will know how much roughly it'll cost. The interior in this car is super grimy. Like that's all disgusting. I don't like that at all. Super dusty. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So first I'm gonna go ahead, vacuum everything that I can, try to get all the dirt off. And then I went ahead to Home Depot and rented this out. It's like a carpet cleaner. So you fill this up with water and the carpet cleaning solution. And this basically kind of just like, it shampoos the carpet. Probably barely hear me because the fan's on in the background. Whoops. But went ahead, cleaned the car up a little bit, and it's looking so good, dude. All right, so this side I cleaned up like the plastics and the leather and everything, and then this side I did. Just look at that, like no dust, and then just nothing but grime. Ew. Yo, that is nasty. That is it. And that's why we're doing that.
The next day.
I'm telling you guys, if you guys ever want to properly clean a car, definitely rent that thing from Home Depot. That thing was like 20 bucks for 24 hours. And I cleaned the entire car like 3 times and it made a world of a difference. Like I told you guys before too, I went ahead and cleaned up all of the plastics in the car. And the inside of the car is, and now the inside of the car is super clean. I gotta figure out how to fix this because this glove box just won't stay up. It comes down, but this is super clean, dude. Like I said, I do apologize for not recording while I was putting the manual transmission in. I have a few clips, but I really don't have that much. So whatever I do have, I'll throw in. And like I said, I will make a video on how much it costed, just in case you guys want to get an estimate on how much it'll cost you guys. I'm gonna do that soon. Right now I have to head out to work, and then afterward I have to clean up the garage because, like always, the garage is a complete mess after we worked all day in it. But I'm gonna do it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Look at this. Look at this. Some beacon here, you know. This is what you do. You go like this. Guys, hopefully we don't die.
Safety first, kids. What? I got a clutch. It's a short shifter, so I have like no idea what I'm gonna do first.
Oh god.
Alright, we're about to go to second gear. We're in second fucking gear, yo. Let's fucking go.
Sorry, neighbors.
Yo, this shift is like so short. Back to third. Haha. Back to second.
Are you getting off first? No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, this is fucking manual.
How do you feel?
I feel like $1 million. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, ooh.
Trans finally in.
Now you smell it.
Last time you pulled into this garage, you were automatic.
Uh-oh.